Hello, welcome to BuzzNpeak. It's your boy Buzz, and this is our first episode. We'll be talking about the real controversial topic about CEO shooting in US and how public's still supporting the shooter, even though someone died as a result. We're gonna closer look at the issues in US and why people really frustrated about the health system. And after the videos, I'm gonna add my comments and conclude the topic on what I'm thinking as well. So we're gonna see the story now.
York, and that massive manhunt is still underway for his killer in what police are calling a calculated and premeditated attack. In a new statement, the UnitedHealthcare Group says this, quote, "While our hearts are broken, we have been touched by the huge outpouring of kindness and support in the hours since this horrific crime took place. But this killing has generated a very different reaction from some on the internet. Just take a look at some of these comments found under a CNN video about this story online. These are just a few, among dozens of hateful comments that we found, including one...
Among dozens, so there is a lot of people that's really frustrated about the US healthcare scams. You can say scam because when you're paying for something, especially for insurance or when it comes to health, you will expect when you get sick to be taken care of insurance, right? And in this case, apparently there's a lot of rejections in the US. I don't live in the US personally, but from the stats it shows, even on Reddit, it apparently denial rate is 33%. So there's a lot of denial when it comes to healthcare claims, and this also frustrates a lot of people that's paying for insurance on health. And this is the reason I think why he's getting really a big spot.
Saying, quote, "Sorry, my sympathy is out of network."
He's kind of true, let's be honest, because US healthcare system is really broken. In every government, in any government in the world should have given its citizens free healthcare. That must be free. And in US, even going to one hospital, it takes you thousands and thousands of dollars of that, which annoys a lot of people, right? Because I think it's bullshit. Just going for hospital and you end up paying thousands and thousands of dollars. It's like the system is broken, the health system in general, and people try to pay for the insurance and try to protect themselves against getting scammed, I guess, getting scammed by government. And when they get their basically claims rejected, it adds to the frustration as well.
Under a CNN
That's why I think the reason people support this shooter.
About this story online, these are a few seeking reimbursement
system, and especially insurances, because of the things you mentioned: denials, prior authorization, narrow networks, the cost of healthcare.
Bullshit.
It's been going on and bottling up for a long time.
That is fucked up.
So our panel's back. Annie Linsky, we're going to be clear here about the tragedy that is Mr. Thompson and his family, right? And set that aside. But what we do see in the wake of this is an outpouring of anger around the way people have been treated by these companies. Now, we're again going to be clear. We are not saying that this justifies any sort of...
No, of course. Killing is... Even for this reason, you can't justify. But still, there's you need to look at the measure, you need to look at the original of the problem, right? So you can solve the problem. But that was how come the US president is not making fucking healthcare free for everyone? You know why? Because people fucking get literally, people earn money from fucking healthcare. It's from the scam, insurance companies, they fucking make money out of people's health, which is bullshit.
Violence at all. but this conversation has really exploded. I mean, my family's talking about it.
Absolutely, mine is too. I mean, of course, vigilante justice is not the answer to the problem, but
that's true.
What I should say is, and this incident and the reaction to it ought to be a wake-up call to this industry, which has...
Industry is not the problem. The problem is fucking government. Why are they not making the healthcare free?
There have been many big, really good investigative pieces.
At least, look, even if you're not gonna make it free, at least reduce it to really like, I would say 90%, maybe reduce it. For example, if the treatment's gonna cost you $1,000, reduce 90%, make it only like 10% for people to pay. Like, it's really stupid. People paying thousands of dollars just for their health, even small health issues.
Care in particular, and the issues that their customers have, getting the health care that's promised, getting the responses promised, and
no, they don't get the response promised. That's why people are angry.
If it's not it's not a wake-up call to the industry, it certainly will be to Congress.
It's wake-up call to government, not fucking industry. It's bullshit that they have fucking insurance companies like this. Draining people.
Sometimes we get denied for things, and it doesn't feel good, you know? And so I think people have a personal issue with the way their health care has been administered. And I think, to your point, Annie, over the next few weeks, few months, we're going to have a conversation about this. If Congress has to take action, I think they will have to, but we hope that these private companies can come to the table and be a little bit more consistent in the way they administer health care. I think that would be helpful.
You know, UnitedHealthcare has already been the focal point of ire for Congress because it's vertically integrated. They're buying up doctors' offices. They own the largest PBM, which controls the price of prescription drugs in the country. They're the most aggressive on denying claims. I think UnitedHealthcare will get
most aggressive on denial claims. Nice.
Folks are at America's healthcare system.
Let's even look at some of the comments, okay? Breaking rich people struggle to understand why poor people are angry. He's right. Where's the reporting on these people who died due to not being able to covered by insurance? That's right. Look, like some of the reasons, even if you look at the bottom of the video, we don't feel lied to, exploit, abandoned. They actually been lied to, exploited, and abandoned by the healthcare system. True. I agree, 100%. I mean, it's definitely controversial. I have empathy for millions of people denied medical coverage, which needs to be like minimum. I think like I said before, it needs to be like free. Reduce like at least 90% of. Like, okay, let's not make it free, but at least fucking reduce it 90%, okay? That will be fair. His salary was $80 million per year. Yeah, look, that is true. The people who died, they never got reported. Like, health is really important for every person. Every person has dreams. And when they get fucked over by the government, this is what happens.
This morning, he's locked down in this Pennsylvania prison. He eats 3 meals per day, taking all of them in his cell, a 15 by 6 foot concrete box like this, with a bed, sink, toilet, desk, and a window, with no access to TV for now. No word on if Mangione's family has been able to see him. But 2 sources familiar with the matters tell NBC News authorities spoke with his mother the night before he was arrested, showing her photos of the suspect, his mother acknowledging that it could be her son. And online support for Mangione continues to grow. Already a fundraising campaign has raised more than 100,000
raised. for his legal
dollars
defending, I would say,
to aid in his defense. Willie?
Priscilla Thompson starting us off this morning in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. Priscilla, thanks so much.
his lawyer sucks. Yeah, like I said, I think overall, the government needs to change the healthcare system, how it works in US. At least reduce the money on patients when they getting healthcare, and you can still have private healthcare, but maybe they can cover like dental or something like that, like on like more broader aspect when it comes to those type of issues. But generally, the anger is not on the healthcare system, but its underlying issue, which is not getting free or really reduced healthcare from the government. And that's my conclusion. Even some of the Reddit reviews, definitely not very free. The fuck? This miracle did live as long as he did. Anyways, that's the points that I made during the looking at the issue, and I think things need to definitely change, not just insurance companies, but the healthcare in general definitely needs to change in US. It angers a lot of people for sure, and yeah, killing someone is still not justifiable for that reason, but you can see from the reviews, even McDonald's that was getting, it shows that there is huge anger on healthcare system for sure. Anyways, Buzz is gone. Yeah, until next time.